It's an early start. We're leaving Camp Pedro in South Carolina, at south of the border, and we're headed to the Fisherman's Golf and RV Resort in Tavares, Florida. Let's get on the road and I'll bring you back when we get there. Here is their main entrance. Now, if no one's in the guardhouse there, you come over to the main office here, which is also a store, so you can get all your stuff here and get registered. We've made it to our site at Fisherman's Cove Resort. We're going to say B198. Here you can see it. An end site with the flag out. Concrete pad. I don't need the carpet out. Full hookup, and notice the Wi-Fi tower right next to the unit. So that's nice. Then over on the fun side, have the shade out to shade the side of the rig. It's 82 degrees down here, so it's a little warm, so I'm in shorts. I got Phoebe's chair out. She was sitting in that when I was setting up. This resort is really nice, so we're gonna take a look around. It's large. It has a marina and a lodge in addition to the RV sites. So really large. It's in Tavares, Florida, so near Mount Dora. Here you can see the lake down there. We'll eventually get down there. Check it out. As you can see, they've got rows and rows of sites, a lot of back ends. Site 63 is my favorite site. You got the water right behind you. So far, that's the favorite. So at Fisherman's Cove Resort, they do have a clubhouse that you can schedule activities in. So we'll take just a quick peek in there. So here you can see it. Billiard table. And a pretty nice area over here. And behind the recreation building, you can see there's a patio for outside stuff. The laundry room is 24/7, and you operate it by your telephone, by your cell phone. It's like it's $3.50 to wash. They all look like new machines. Here's the outside area. Come here, Phoebe. Phoebe, she wants to explore. We'll check that out in a minute. And here you see they do have a fire pit next door. They have a grill, a couple grills, and a fire pit. And then here is the marina, so the high and dry will run the boats down here. You can also use this ramp if you have your boat here. You can use that. And notice they show you where the boat ramp ends, so you don't go too deep. And then once they drop your boat in, you can tie it up here. Here is the basin. I just saw a little fish jump out there. And that is the channel out to the lake. So here is the store. They're closed right now, but they got some nice chairs out over here to sit in the shade. You notice they do have the fans here. And then this building This building is the high and dry, so they actually store boats on racks there, and you can keep your boat there, and then they use a giant forklift to put it in the water. Looks like Sea Tow keeps a boat here to get out on the lake in a hurry. So they got a couple of them. They got a Carolina skiff also. Phoebe's checking it out. 2 Carolina skiffs. So this must be their base for the lake. I see 3 boats here. You can see they got lodging for you if you're just bringing your boat down. Now over by the pool, there is another area where you can dock your boat and get out to the lake. Here is the pool house. They got a weight room in here, it looks like. And work out. Oh, wait, baby. Stay out, baby. Now here you can see the weight room, very nice. All right, let's see what these look like. Now here you can see it's an individual bathroom, toilet, sink, shower, handicap accessible with a bench. Very nice. And then they got some chairs to sit out front here and meander of the day. All right, let's check out the pool. There they have the mailboxes, so if you're down here long term, you can rent one of the mailboxes for your stuff. There are the rules of the pool, and they also have a hot tub. So that's the pool, and they got seating underneath, and then over there is the hot tub. This place is really nice. I remember YouTubers Travels with Delaney stayed here. That was the first time I found out about this place, and it just so happened our niece is getting married 8 miles from the campground, so it was a perfect time to come check it out for ourselves. I have a Sun Tracker 18. Got one over there. Look at this bird. I'll be looking to get some dinner. Very pretty. Didn't go far. I hear a frog. See if we can get a look at the lake out here. I imagine during the winter time when everybody's here, these docks are packed with boats. But since it's April, many of the folks have left and headed north. The snowbird migration. And this is what makes Fisherman's Cove Resort so special. You have access to a beautiful lake right from the campground. Now, by the way, this is Site 80 right here, and you see right behind it is this beautiful little 9-hole golf course overlooking the lake. So if you're at the campground, you can play this course. Just a lot of really nice features at Fisherman's Cove Resort. Fisherman's Cove does give you a goodie bag when you get here. You get this like mat holder, or you know, put a hot drink or something on there. You get a postcard. You could send that to your friends or keep it. You get their sticker. You get 2 mugs with their names on it. And 2 pieces of candy in there. And you get this nice bag. So kudos for them, you know, giving you a little bit of stuff. A little bit of swag coming our way. All right, so we want to talk about Fisherman's Cove Golf and RV Resort in Florida, near Mount Dora. What do you think about the amenities at that place?
I enjoyed the weight room and the fact that it was right on the lake.
Yeah, and they had really nice sites. They were paved, full hookup. They had a marina there, a 9-hole golf course, a pool and a hot tub. Of course, we washed off your phone.
Yeah, I went to enjoy a little bit of time at the hot tub, and there you go. My phone's in the hot tub.
Yeah, but it was not ruined. We dried it out, and no damage to it, so that was a good save. We got it out of there fast enough. But really nice place, about 15 to 20 minutes from Mount Dora, and just 8 miles from the wedding venue, which is why we had gone down there.
Right.
And then, of course, I unveiled a new chair.
Yes, finally took it out of the box, and it was the Fort Wilderness chair.
So
the long-awaited Fort Wilderness chair has arrived.
Yeah, so that chair, we were waiting for it to go on sale. Our niece Ashley, who was getting married, she works at Disney, so she was able to watch it. And then once it went on sale, we pulled the trigger on that deal. And then since I was down there, we picked it up.
All right, we're gonna unveil a new chair we picked up. Let's check it out and see. There's the box. This first. Our Fort Wilderness chair. So the advantage we have is a niece working at Disney. So when she sees something that we like and it goes on sale, she picks it out. Got a cup holder on the side, place for your sandwich, place to put your phone, your water bottle, all kinds of stuff. What do you think, Phoebe? Does that look pretty good? Yeah. So in the future, you're gonna see that chair set up at Fort Wilderness. We're just waiting for the window, the reservation window to open, and we'll book that trip.
And then we spent some time in Mount Dora. First, we had a nice meal at the Thai restaurant. That was JK Thai and Sushi Garden.
Right, it was right on the main street in Mount Dora.
Yeah, just maybe a block or two from the Lakeside Inn. So we met our brother and stepsister there and niece for a meal before the meet and greet. So they had a meet and greet on Friday night ahead of the wedding at Lakeside. So we ate there and then went over to Lakeside for the meet and greet. So that was a nice time there at the Lakeside Inn. And then I also got to look at Grantham Point, which is in Mount Dora. It's like a park right on the lake. It was a little lighthouse. Just a beautiful area. Really enjoyed that.
So this is Grantham Point in Mount Dora. Here's the big lake. Another beautiful day. So Mount Dora is about 20 minutes from Fisherman's Cove. And you can see there's some big boats in the marina.
beautiful park all along the walkway, along the water. And you can see there's a guy fishing over there. People enjoying the weather. About 70 degrees, low humidity. And then the wedding was at the Cypress Creek Farmhouse. What do you think of that place?
I loved it there. It was a great venue, has a nice little lake there, and the grounds were beautiful.
Yeah, and Ashley and Michael, you know, that place really fit their personality. So they got married in front of the pond on the property.
That was a pond. I'm sorry,
lake. Yes, that was a pond. And then the reception was right on the property in a large building they had there. So just a really nice time. We enjoyed it. And of course, two of my brothers were there, and well, my stepsister and a niece were there.
It was beautiful weather.
Yeah, perfect mid-70s, low humidity. So we really enjoyed it. So that's a great area if you're thinking about camping in that area. We had seen this particular campground. I think Travels with Delaney were there years ago, and I had seen this. And then when we found out that the wedding was only 8 miles from this place, we decided to take the camper down there and book it.
Hey, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free, it helps me out a lot. Also, ring that bell, you'll be notified every time I put up a new video, and give the video a thumbs up. That helps it be seen by a wider audience. But more important than all that, go have some fun out there. Hey, thanks for watching.